Well, it is that time of the year yet again. It's Christmas time, which means that I have a discount at my merch store. However, this time, there's something special this year. I've actually added new merch. Yeah, I've had just a couple of different colored Z's for quite a while, so I'm happy to actually have two new designs for you guys to actually check out. One of which is a Christmas design of Christmas Zero and Moni, which comes on a sweater and a mug. This one will only be available for a limited time, and will probably disappear once Christmas is over, but will come back once, probably next Christmas. But yeah, a limited amount of time to get these. And the froggy chair mug. It's just me sitting on a froggy chair. I feel like it deserved a mug, I felt like this was such a monumental occasion for me that you just would want to have it on a mug. It's perfect. Buy it. Anyway, and yeah, if you end up wanting to buy anything this holiday season from my store, the discount code is 0Xmas, just like last year. And that O is the number 0, just for clarification. It gives you 30% off, 30% off your order. So yeah, I hope you consider, getting something. I really need to script these. I set down the backpack onto the couch. Are we just having leftovers for supper then?
Yeah, let's just do that. I'm feeling a bit lazy today.
Alright, I'll go warm it up.
Okay.
I grab some of today's lunch and slap it into the microwave. Too bad it's going to lose that fresh taste. But it's still good. The food finishes warming up, and I take it out. Monika walks into the room dressed in her PJs.
Is it done?
Yep, dig in. We both eat our fill from the leftovers. I clean up the plates, and Monika goes into the living room and turns on the TV. I hear her sort through the channels. I finish up cleaning and go join her. Monika relaxed herself with her legs on the couch and set a nice atmosphere to watch something together. The only source of light is the TV, which Monika's left on with a show that's about to begin. So, what are we watching?
I'm not sure, but this caught my attention.
Is that fucking Love Live? Why are we watching Love Live?
It's an anime about a bunch of school idols, apparently. I think I've seen it before somewhere while I was looking through things online.
Oh wait, I think you watched Love Live in our time too. Yeah, turn on One Piece. Yeah! Okay, looks interesting. I take a seat next to her. Monika starts the show, and then we snuggle up next to each other.
To be honest, I haven't thought much about anime. I've always spent my time reading.
The first episode begins, and the intro song begins to play. Oh, okay, yeah, it's like the first one. They redrew the our time CG. It's cute. He's cute. Monika watches the TV with a very interested expression.
This seems like a nice show.
Yeah, it does. I watch a few more minutes of it. Eventually, we get to a point where the climax of the episode is nearing.
Ooh, I think another song is about to start.
As if on cue, the girls in the show go on stage and begin to perform. The insert song starts up, and the girls start singing. I'm not singing this. I am not singing Love Live. Monika listens intently and starts to bop her head a bit to the beat.
It surprises me how well these songs are made. You can tell a lot of effort was put into the creation of it. The composing, singing, the animation. It all fits in just so nicely.
We continue watching. I'm not gonna sing it also because the one reason I don't want to sing it is because the music playing doesn't go with the song they're singing. So, like, I have to sing a song to this fucking slow-ass melody. Do-do-do-do-do. Like, that's what I'm like, I don't have even, like, I don't even have the rhythm to it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if they gave me the instrumental, sure, I'll sing it. They didn't. So I gotta somehow sing a song without knowing how it sounds, and to this fucking... Bless us with your singing. I'll sing something else for you guys. Here you go. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go. That's it. That's all you get. Because I don't know the rest of that song. We continue watching. It's nice to see Monika's view in all this. Still surprises me how much she knows about music. She still practiced piano at school, but I didn't think she knew so much about it. Soon enough, I think I'll buy her a piano when I get the chance. When I get the chance, I'ma buy her a piano. Soon enough, I think I'll buy her a piano when I get the chance. And I think she'd like that.
Hey, Zero? Do you watch anime?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How often do you watch it?
Sometimes. I don't watch it every day.
That's nice. Some of them, as far as I know, can be masterpieces. I prefer reading more, though. But I'd love to watch your favorite anime one day.
Yeah, we're gonna watch One Piece. Let's go! Let's go! One Piece!
Or maybe some romantic one.
God damn it. It's just like when Monika tried to get me to watch Toradora. The episode concludes and Monika yawns a bit.
I think we should head to bed now. It's getting late.
Yeah, I think so too. We slowly walk upstairs into our bedroom. Monika, but the One Piece? We gotta find the One Piece! You gotta open yourself up to new things, Zero. No! I don't wanna! I climb into bed, and Monika lays down next to me.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night. Wrap our arms around each other, and I close my eyes. And I'm surprised I didn't say I love you again. I begin to doze off, with a new day with Monika ahead of me. Why did Monika sound like a mom? Just because she's a sweetie doesn't mean she's a mom. We better not eat salad tomorrow. Yeah, I know Monika's a vegetarian, but it's like vegetarians eat more than just salad. Like, why is she, like, making salad for every meal? Vegetarians can eat more than salad. They can eat fish. She's not vegan, so she can eat fish. Yeah, or she can have cereal. That's you could have cereal. Tofu, she could eat that too, yeah. Just making her eat salad for everything. She could have French toast. She could have like French toast and eggs. Yeah, I was like, why is she just constantly eating salad? That would support the fish industry and destroy the globe. Oh no! The damn fish industry. As I wake up, I don't see Monika next to me as she usually is. Of a certain smell is coming from downstairs. What do you mean? Well, what? This happened yesterday. Well, not yesterday. The day before yesterday. Didn't she literally make breakfast for us the day before? This isn't new. What do you mean, as usual? Surprisingly, she's gone, even though she did make breakfast for me 2 days ago. You just didn't think. You probably should have just been like, she's probably making breakfast again. And then it's like, oh, and I smell it. As I groggily wake up, near the clanking of pots. Monika's probably making something for breakfast. I decide to go shower and get myself changed into my regular clothes. Once I'm done, I go downstairs to see what Monika's up to. Why can vegetarians have fish? I'm out of the loop. It's actually, it's like certain I know it's certain vegetarians though. That's the other weird part. Because some vegetarians won't actually eat fish, but it's mostly because I think fish doesn't classify as meat. Are they not considered animals? No, see, that's the thing. You're getting vegetarians because you're vegans. Vegans don't eat any animal-based products. A vegan won't eat fish. But a vegetarian just doesn't eat meat. That's the difference there. A vegan won't eat any sort of animal product whatsoever, while vegetarians just won't eat meat. You can eat the guts of living creatures as long as it's not meat. Yeah, basically. Vegetarians just don't eat meat. While vegans will not eat anything related to the animal. Like, even eggs. They'll be like, nope. No eggs. Yeah, fish is a different type of meat that's acceptable. Yeah, that's what it is. But even then, there's some vegetarians who don't eat fish also. So, it's you know. Brains, for example, is still on the table for vegetarians. Some nice cow brain. Yeah, vegetarians just don't eat meat. Yeah, that's basically it. Too many fish. Fuck them. Yeah, exactly. Fuck the fish. There's too many of them. I walk into the kitchen and I see a freshly brewed pot of coffee. And Monika beside the stove cooking some porridge with cinnamon and a bit of sugar. Yes! Finally! Not fucking salad! Jeez. Good morning.
Morning.
I grab 2 cups from the cupboard. I pour each of us a cup of coffee. Monika turns off the stove and places the porridge on the table. After I place the cups at her seats, I grab 2 bowls and set them at the seats too. Carefully, Monika fills the bowls with the porridge she made. The aroma of the cinnamon fills the air. Smells delicious.
I hope you like it.
How's the mod going? Recently, I have not been that angry. Mostly because MC hasn't been on the screen. Mostly because I haven't been reminded that he's in this mod. So far, not that bad. I've been enjoying myself a bit. I think the park was a little weird. But so far, recently it's been fine. I've been enjoying myself a little bit.
I hope you like it.
We each eat our fill. Most people would think that porridge is a pretty boring and plain food. However, the way she made it has that feeling again. I can tell she put every bit of effort to make these meals. And the effort pays off. Monika, I don't know how you do it. Whatever you make just has that wonderful feel to it.
Remember what I told you about making food with love?
Okay. I get it. You don't have to hammer it in every time. You don't have to say it every day. I was just enjoying myself. Why must you do this, mod? You must ruin this wonderful meal. I sit here and I work just to find a nice mod to play, and then you come in and you ruin it. You don't appreciate me, mod. I'm done with you. I've had enough. But in all seriousness, you don't have to keep bringing this up. You're starting to be a little bit like, my God. Like, I don't know. A part of me's like, are they struggling with dialogue? Like, do they not know how to make them talk? Like, they can just talk normally. They can talk about, how's your day? Hey, I saw this on TV yesterday. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, I read this in the paper. Like, why do they just talk about the same things? Like, were they having trouble writing dialogue? I love you. You don't appreciate me. I'm done. Did you know that Monika is madly in love with you, Zero? I don't think you know yet. Zero, did you know that Monika loves you? I'm gonna flip a table if they say love again. Listen, I'm like, it's like, I feel like, it really feels like, they were having trouble writing dialogue. Cause I'm thinking they are. Cause like, we get it. You don't have to keep hammering it home. If anything, you know how you can tell when you really love someone? When they don't have to keep reminding you that they love you. If anything, when they have to keep reminding you that they love you, you start to question it a little bit. Like, okay, are you just saying words now? Like, you can tell you really love somebody when you don't have to constantly keep reminding them. Like, the most you should really say I love you is if you're leaving somewhere and if you're going to sleep. Like, if you're leaving to go, or I guess if they just really did something nice for you or something. I don't know. Like, those are really the only times I love you is said. Like, you're going somewhere, so you're like, all right, I'm going, I'll be back, love you, and then I love you too, and then, or you're going to sleep, and it's like, love you too. Like, you don't gotta say it every, like, few hours. After breakfast, or someone's dying. That too. Well, that's technically leaving. Yeah, that counts as leaving. Yeah, or on the phone, exactly, yeah, or if you're talking on the phone. It's like, you don't gotta constantly keep bringing it up. Yes, that's the secret ingredient. Love. It's what makes any meal eaten taste better. Every minute spent together, a dream come true. And it defines the bond between us. It works its magic in many beautiful miracles. We finish up breakfast, and we get to washing the dishes.
Hey, Zero?
Hmm?
Do you want to go on a date today?
Alright. Anywhere in mind?
Yep. Remember the park you brought me to yesterday?
I'm guessing you want to go there?
Mm-hmm. I thought we could pack some food and have a picnic together.
Alright.
Can I make the food?
Sure, why not? I'm not gonna make it. You're much better cook than I am anyway.
Oh, don't say that. Your food tastes just as good.
Thanks, but you're still better than me. I'll go prepare the supplies while you do that.
Okay.
I go and start grabbing all the things we can need. Basket, blanket, sunscreen, bug spray. I pick up an old Frisbee from the back of the closet. I'll take the Frisbee. We could probably make use of this. I continue to pack up all the things into a backpack. I'm gonna go at their neck meat if they say anything about love at the picnic. Yeah, I'm hoping that hopefully they actually have conversation topics to have at the picnic, and it's not just love you. I love you so much. I swear if that's what it is. I set down the basket on the counter, and Monika begins loading it with the sandwiches and drinks she made.
Thanks.
I set the backpack next to the kitchen entrance. I grab 2 plates and a handful of utensils and set them in the basket. I fill up our thermoses with a fresh batch of coffee that Monika just finished brewing. Setting them in the basket, I also grab some salt and pepper shakers. I cover the tops with some plastic wrap and set them in the basket too. As Monika prepares some more food, I hear her quietly humming Your Reality. We continue to prepare our things, I begin to hum along with her. Are we just like... Wait, how does he know that? Wait, hold up. Am I like misconstruing the lore here? I thought... Oh, no, wait. Okay, we have memory of the base game, right? I thought MC didn't have... I thought this flesh suit... I'm keep calling him MC. That's what he is. I thought MC wouldn't... Yeah, thank you. Just someone else in chat's like, how does MC know the name of that song? Yeah, I thought he doesn't know the events of the base game, so how would he know Your Reality? Like, how would... Huh? It was like, unless I'm like not remembering what Monika said in the beginning correctly. So I was like, well, even if the guy's supposed to be the player, she still said that the avatar that we are using, that he doesn't remember what happened in the base game. So it's like, how does he know that? As far as I'm aware. She said he remembers the events of the last game. Okay, so you did say that? Alright, I was just making sure. I was making sure, like, it wasn't like a fucking, like, it wasn't like I was fucking, it was a plot hole. Alright. What will it take just to find that special day? In the exposition dump. I'm sorry, I didn't remember it very well because they just dumped it all on me. But thank you for correcting it though, California Texan. I appreciate it, man. Sat down to pack things beside each other.
I'm going to get changed into something nicer.
Okay. Monika goes upstairs. I double check the bags to make sure we haven't forgotten anything. I scrounge around a bit before Monika comes back, dressed in a nice dress.
What do you think about this one?
You look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Ready to go?
Yep.
I grab the backpack and pick up the basket. Thankfully, we didn't pack too much, so it isn't heavy at all. I open the door for Monika, and we step outside. I lock the door with my free hand, and we set off towards the park. It's nice that we finished up the pamphlets early. Now we can do stuff like this instead of working on them.
Yeah. I bet the other club members only starting now.
Probably. Monika grabs the other handle of the basket, and we carry it together. Follow the same route as we did yesterday, and soon enough we make it to the entrance. We stroll through the entrance, and I look for a good spot. There's a nice small open area surrounded by a few park trees, which I notice. I also spot a great big open area. There's also a pond nearby, which also seems like a nice spot. What should I choose? There's a good... Okay, let me think. I mean, it's small and open area. Well, if we want to use the Frisbee, we gotta be in a big area. And beside a pond, we can't really run next to a pond. It might fall in water. We gotta pick the big open area. We brought a Frisbee. And we don't want the Frisbee to fall into the water. Let's go over there.
Okay.
Moving to the middle of the patch. Okay, this looks like a good spot. Let's unpack here.
Okay.
Monika takes out the blanket we brought and sets it down on the grass. I lay the basket on top of it, and Monika takes out the plates and utensils from the basket. I look into the basket. There's a few sandwiches, some chocolate, a thermos full of coffee, and a salad. Okay, I'll allow the salad this time. Looks good.
I hope you like it just as much as when you taste it.
I take 2 sandwiches and place them on the plates while Monika pours some coffee for the both of us. It's perfect weather for doing this.
Yeah, it is.
I run along a Frisbee, so once we're done eating, you want to play around for a while?
Okay. But food comes first.
I'm excited to try it. We eat our sandwiches. She also brings out the salad, and we enjoy that too. I reach into the basket and grab the chocolate. I break off a square and hold it out to her. Say ah.
Ah.
Monika eats the chocolate.
Okay, my turn.
She also breaks off a piece.
Ah.
I eat the chocolate too. We two need to take turns feeding each other chocolate until the entire bar finally disappears. Okay, that's cute.
Aw, that's all? We should have packed more.
Don't worry, still have some at home.
Alright then.
Well, if we're done eating, let's move the Frisbee a bit.
Okay.
I grab the Frisbee from the backpack and we take a few paces away from each other. You know what's weird about this? They don't spell okay consistently. Sometimes it's spelled like okay, and sometimes they use the abbreviation for okay. Like, something I noticed. I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes it's like, there's the mini okay, then there's the regular okay. They finally did mention love. They didn't! It's improving! This is already better than the second date. They're actually, like, having normal interaction. When the mod has multiple authors. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. One author is using okay that way, the other one's using okay the different way. And I guess whoever coded it didn't necessarily, like, take into consideration that he's using different okays. No, don't put the... Isn't it great to play Frisbee with someone you love? No. I toss the Frisbee over to Monika. She catches it and tosses it back to me. However, the wind decided to blow the Frisbee to the side, so it makes a small thump as it hits the ground. Monika chuckles a bit as I run over to grab it. Very funny. And she's a bit distracted, I toss the Frisbee a bit harder. This time, the wind blew against me, so the Frisbee just flipped and lightly hit my head as it fell. As Monika sees this, she breaks out in laughter. Try tossing the frisbee one more time. This time, while Monika's laughing her heart out, the wind gently carries the frisbee and it falls on top of her head. Bullseye! She grabs the frisbee from her head.
How did you do that?
Magic!
Okay, let me try this time.
She tries tossing the frisbee. As it flies, a strong gust of wind blows. Carries the frisbee a bit farther away. After it! We chase after the frisbee. Just as it falls, I jump out and catch it just before it does. I land on the ground with a thud.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Turn around on him. Oh no. He's saying this out loud. I turn around onto my back.
What? Are you okay? I don't think you're okay. You're narrating your every move now.
Monika lays down next to me. I think it would be funny if they fucked up that. That was just him just narrating the entire thing. Yeah, Monika, I'm okay. I turn around on my back. I grab a potato chip and eat it. The wind sure does some weird things.
Yeah. I still can't believe how accurate you are with a frisbee.
Ah, that was just the wind.
Look over there.
She points to a strange cloud.
It looks like a duck.
I squint a bit. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that one. I point to a cloud as well. That one looks like a bow. We spend a bit more time pointing out many other cloud shapes and imagining what they could be. We laugh a bit more, and then just quietly hold hands while staring into the beautiful blue of the sky.
If only it was the real you. It feels good to be with your avatar as if it was you. And I still wish it was for real. Looking at the sky, pointing to the clouds, holding hands.
Same here, Monika.
Well, I am happy to be like that anyway. I just always worry that you feel bad that you're not with me.
Don't worry, Monika. I love you no matter what.
I love you too. I love you with all my heart.
I check my watch for the time. Okay, see, I'll allow that I love you because they didn't say it any other time. I'll allow it. That one's fine. I'll allow it. They did that one well. I allow it. That one felt appropriate. 5:24. Hey, Monika. We should probably start packing up. It's starting to get late, and we have the festival tomorrow, too.
Yeah, you're right. I wish we could stay longer, though.
Monika gets up, and I follow. We start packing up all the stuff we brought. Monika takes the leftovers and puts them in the salad bowl and covers it with a plate. I pick up the blanket and everything else and stuff it into the backpack. Once again, we share the carrying of the basket and we make our way home. Hey, Monika? Tomorrow, let's do our best to make the festival unforgettable.
Yeah, let's do it.
We reach the front door. I lock it, and we step inside. It seemed like a weird thing to just randomly say while they're walking, and then that was it. That was all they said. That was something that they probably could have said like before they go to sleep. I drop the backpack beside the couch, and Monika brings the basket into the kitchen. After she does that, she goes upstairs. You know, so far, I actually liked this park day. This day wasn't that bad. This day was pretty good. I liked this day. This day was actually pretty good. It was way better than the previous day. I unload all the stuff and put them in their proper places. A bit later, she comes back and goes back into the kitchen.
Zero, are we just having today's leftovers for supper?
Yeah, there should be enough.
Okay, I'll leave them on the counter.
Alright. I put away the backpack, and I go upstairs to get changed into my sleepwear as well. I quickly swap out my clothes and head back downstairs. I walk in to see Monika warming up the leftover sandwiches in a small sandwich grill. I go and grab 2 oranges from the pantry and a juicer. I take the juicer and start squeezing out the oranges. I then pour it into 2 glasses for us. Monika takes the sandwiches out of the grill and cuts them into halves. They nicely steam from the melted cheese in them as she places them on plates. We sit down and enjoy our supper together. After that, I go to wash the dishes and clean up the kitchen. I finish washing up the dishes and Monika comes up behind me. She wraps her arms around me.
Tomorrow's the big day.
Yeah, I can't wait to spend it with you. You stay like that for a bit.
Did you write your poem yet?
Not yet.
Neither have I. Let's go upstairs and do them.
Okay. We go upstairs. We sit down at my desk and we start writing. Oh my god, really? Gotta make another Monika poem, boys! Sorry, actually, you know what? I'll start sprinkling in, boys. Don't worry, I got this. Add a little bit of Sayori. A little bit of Natsuki. We'll get some more Natsuki in there. Oh, and the Natsuki's really getting a lot. You know, I think we need to add a Yuri in there a little bit, you know? Of course, get a Monika. A little bit of Yuri in there, you know? Then maybe even a little bit more Sayori. A little bit of Sayori, alright? And the rest can be Monika. Gotta get the distort. I'm pretty sure judicious. Yeah, there you go. Clairvoyance is Monika. Extrovert. Literature is probably Monika. Existence is Yuri, but I don't want existence Yuri. I want Garner. Ooh, wait, I saw persistence. I gotta say, I didn't want existence Yuri. I want persistence. Ooh, got him. We killing it, bros. Fucking Ubuntu. That's what it takes to be infinite. Cuddle. And receptacle. And that's all done now. Not sure if this one gets any reaction. Can't remember for some reason. Oh, well, doesn't matter. I did that for no reason. Then there we go. I put my poem into my bag and zip it up. Monika's still writing intently.
All done?
Yeah. What about you?
Almost. I'm just adding a few finishing touches to it.
Okay.
And there we go.
Monika closes her notebook and puts it in her bag. Ready to go to sleep?
Yeah, let's go.
Monika hops into bed, and I go to turn off the lights. Then I slide into the bed next to Monika. Good night, my love.
Good night.
And I close my eyes as I drift away into the land of dreams. There we go. Day 4 of the festival. Stop spamming DK chat or else. DK is gonna move back to being a sub. He's gonna move back to being a bid emote. Ugh. I slam the stop button on my alarm clock. And slamming the stop button is where I'm gonna slam the stop button on this episode. So, yeah, so far we've gotten through what? We're on day 4, and I think they said that this is... I think they said that this has 9 days in it. So far, we're getting semi close to the end, I guess, of the demo to a degree. Might take another stream, maybe 2. Who knows? We'll see how long these days really are. But yeah, so far, it's alright. I have some gripes, as I mentioned. I don't really, not a huge fan of MC. Not a huge fan of why MC is even here. It makes physically no sense. I feel like we could just embody him and you'd get the exact same feel. You get the exact same point of the mod. Like, I know this is inspired by Our Time, and Our Time even did that, so it's kind of weird that would be the thing they changed from Our Time, but I felt like that was the thing that made sense from Our Time. Because, like, it doesn't make sense to sit here and make us a new character, quote-unquote, when you're just basically doing the exact same thing that MC's purpose was. MC's purpose was for us to talk through him. So it's like you could just use him for that purpose. It's not like he needs to be here. And if you want to be like, oh, Sayori needs a boyfriend. No, she doesn't. Sayori doesn't need a significant other. Like I said, if anything, with the problems that Sayori faces, I feel like Sayori just needs some supportive friends. If anything, she doesn't need a relationship right now, like I said. So it's like, yeah, I feel like MC doesn't have to be here. He feels unnecessary, and it really feels like a lot of the things that happen here even feel like he's not supposed to be here. Like, walking with Sayori, walking to school with Sayori would make a lot more sense if there wasn't an MC, and Sayori just wants to hang out with us. It would make way more sense. But yeah, there's that. Some of the dialogue's a little odd. I feel like some of it's like really robotic. Like MC will just, like the one I love you dialogue. Also, speaking of I love you, I feel like it's said a little too much. Like Monika and MC's, I'm gonna keep calling him MC because that's what we are. I guess our relationship with Monika. Our relationship with Monika feels a bit too robotic. Like, it doesn't feel natural. It just feels like two people just constantly trying to say, yep, we sure are in a relationship, aren't we? And it's like, that's not how relationships work. You don't just constantly keep reminding each other that you're in a relationship. You don't have to constantly keep saying I love you and constantly keep fucking, like, constantly keep talking about the fucking ingredient of love. Like, come on. Like, I feel like they need a little bit of work on that. But Sayori would be sad. Technically, she wouldn't be because they said this mod got rid of all of their problems. So, yeah. Let me talk about the things I do like. I do like the CGs. The CGs are cute. I like the CGs. Some of the scenes with Monika do work decently well, in my opinion. I liked the second park date. The first park date was eh. The second park date I felt was made pretty well. It felt decently natural. So yeah. So far, this mod's very iffy for me. Getting rid of all of their problems, basically making them boring. From what I'm seeing, kinda, yeah. They don't seem to have any of their issues. Like, Sayori doesn't have depression, from what I'm gathering. Yuri doesn't cut, I'm assuming. And I'm assuming Natsuki's dad is probably just a guy. So, I don't know. I mean, you could still make them interesting without their problems. But they also don't seem like they really do much. But I mean, granted, we haven't seen much of them, so maybe it's a little too late for me to call that. Maybe there is some more personality to the characters that I haven't seen yet. But so far, Sayori just seems like her only personality is that she's dumb. So we'll have to see. I'll have to see. But yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to download this mod for yourself, the link will be in the description below. And yeah, this has been Zero. Peace. I'm a sharpshooter.